Saints. What you need? When the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go here in New Orleans. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. He's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
With the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That his first touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red, check white. Yellow, 20, hut.
They'll run with Allen. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
The money, the cash, the food, the bag, the currency stacking the junk. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around, better settle down. No point
So, from 37, here's second and 8.
33. Check.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the guard, Isaac Seumalo.
Set, hut. 45, white. Ready.
To throw on second down is Rattler. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready.
On third down, it's Rattler. That one caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they'll take this down inside 35. 14 on the pickup. It's a Carolina first down.
A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Going right sideline and complete. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Man, down the field, it's Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow. Hut, hut.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
24-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
They'll run here with Allen. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
8 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, and Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
49-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
We are through one. 7-3 is our score. More from New Orleans after this.
On the set.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Fight. 97. Set. Ready. 45. Ready.
On the ground is Allen. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And
that's tipped and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Panthers are going to take possession.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, you got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Panthers extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Saints 3. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set. Hunt. Set.
On 1st down, here's Rattler. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Devon Bailey was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And the Saints.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. An even 40 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Again, it is Rattler. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Okay.
A
Ready.
couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Set.
Allen. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Ready, ready, set.
Jones is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up! Here we go, set! 1918!
The motion man is Sanders. The drive begins with a run by Williams. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Exiting the pocket right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Teneroa McMillan was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hawk 70, 19 right.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set, cut.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up the 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Set. Red 38. Ready, ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Rattler. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 44-yard line.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted.
Here we go.
Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolinas. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Rattler. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is,
Let's go.
feels like a win.
50, green.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready.
On second down, they run with Allen. And right forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown Saints. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Saints are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Saints 17.
Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Claws red. Set. Ready.
Rattler going to throw on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Braden Fisk in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
7-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
45.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. The 7th overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 40. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now Tony to return it. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That one good for 8 does it. And a very quick first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll give it up on the pitch. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Carrington Valentine there on the tackle.
40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Williams in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Number 23, Kyron Williams, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Panthers. That his second TD catch of the season.
For the extra point.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
17. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Red, yellow. Down. Ready?
First down throw for Rattler. And deep for Olave. He's got it. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 45
A
yards.
big play and a
That's good
much-needed
for the
one as
Saints.
well.
First down.
45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hut.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
His
yards.
50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
1st and goal
Well,
at
a
the
chance to get
4-yard line.
right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, right?
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Red. Come on, set, ready.
He'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd
Down
and
just
goal.
shy of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker on for the point after.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job. But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Headed left. Buying time. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Carolina.
They'll run it with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's 4th down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
To kick off for Carolina. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's shot. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
To number 84.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he will score! Touchdown 6. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Panthers take
And
over
that one
1st and
is
10
through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Now, faking the give. This is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks...
After the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Now they'll set up to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina first down. McMillan comes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. 2 yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Third down. They'll set up to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Man, what a big tough play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Gain of 22 yards. And a Panther first down.
Receiver in motion. Going right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. Set.
Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. Throw right side to Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Let's go. 50, green.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Yep.
On 1st down, it's Rattler. He'll get this complete to Allen. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. The field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up or stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Fury. Yellow. Steel. Black. Hut.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down.
52 blue. Ready.
Rattler to the air once more. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by McMillan. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
4 quarters would not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check, huh?
Throwing is Rattler. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
A huge play there in overtime. 31 yards.
34-yard line.
Down. Hut, hut.
Rattler now on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready, ready, set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The Saints.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Ready, set, go.
They look to run with Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Bayless Jones. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are 1 stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Now a 1st throw here in overtime. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. The catch made by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man! That's McMillan! His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
On the give, it's Williams. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. The second effort gonna get him the first down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Carolina.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to give himself up behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe smarter than taking a big shot on that play.
Penetration is the key to run defense and stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Ready, ready. Claws red. Black 40. Check, huh?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Moving outside the pocket. And they have done it! Catching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 in the win.
Ready?
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Oh, it's incomplete. They went for the win, but the defense holds, and they celebrate this victory in overtime. So this one, a win for the Saints. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.